Hello, this video is to describe how an HTTP request is sent via the application layer. This is the HTTP request or packet that is sent from our computer to the proxy, which is then forwarded to the destination. In this case is gameinformer.com. As we can see, this packet has quite a lot of information describing what is happening during a data stream. The get part is the type of request method that tells the destination what it is trying to do. In this case, it is trying to receive the web address gameinformer.com.
There are many other types of request methods that HTTP use. Some are the GET, which requests data from the destination, the HEAD, which asks a response from the sources identical to a GET request but retrieves metadata that is contained in the header without actually sending the entire content, the POST, which submits data to be processed by the destination, typically used in HTML forms, the PUT, which uploads data to the destination, typically a file or folder, the delete, which requests the destination to delete a specified content from the server. This is mainly blocked by firewalls and proxies, as this is a major security risk and can allow people to delete content from the site. Trace, it also echoes back a request that tells the client if there are any modifications to the site. This isn't also typically blocked because it also tells whoever is looking at this what packets and that are on the server. We have options, which returns HTTP methods that the server supports for the specified URL. This can be very helpful in checking what methods the specific site supports. We have connect, which converts the requested connection to transport TCP/IP tunnel, usually to facilitate SSL encrypted communications or HTTPS. And lastly, we have patch, which is used to apply partial modifications to a resource.
Next is the GET request. We see HTTP 1.1. This is the specification that the site is using. There are different types of HTTP. They are HTTP 1.0 and HTTP 1.1. The main difference between 1.0 and 1.1 is the fact that 1.1 keeps the connection open for more data to be sent, whereas 1.0 requires a new connection when new data is sent. The host is what the destination resource is. In this case, it's gameinformer.com. The proxy connection keep alive is where the protocol is keeping the connection active by sending a request asking if this connection is still active. It will keep sending this request until the connection is closed.
The agent part is where it is telling us what application it is using. However, in this case, it is telling us what application can use it. As we see, it is Mozilla Firefox, Chrome, Safari, and Apple WebKit. The accept part is telling us what HTML site this is and what it will accept. What we see here is the text/HTML, which is your basic HTML, your application/XHTML plus XML, which is a newer version of HTML, or your application/XML. The accept encoding part tells us what application layer is using to encode the packet. In this case, we see it is using gzip, which is the application, and the deflate part is telling us what algorithm was used to compress the packet. This allows the destination to be able to extract the information easier, as it will know what application to use and what algorithm.
The application language is telling us what language the site is in. As we can see, it is EN US, which means English US, and the part EN also means that it will accept English. Another example of this would be if it was FREN, it would mean it wants it in French but will also accept English as well. The accept charset is telling the application what characters can be used and if there are any special characters that is required to be used, like from another language, for example Russian or Japanese. This is our video and we thank you for watching.